Peggy 12.
Over 6 years ago, we launched Guild Wars 2. It was the start of an epic journey for us as developers and for you, the fans. And together we've seen the community grow and flourish into what it is today. Now we want to take a chance to look back at the journey we've been on, as we've been learning and iterating on how to support and grow this game, and celebrate together what it is to be part of Guild Wars 2. From the very beginning, we knew we wanted to bring Guild Wars 2 to life, continually evolving it through new story content and features. We started with small things that rippled throughout the world, and then we went to Lost Shores. We told a brand new storyline on a brand new map with a brand new feature, the Fractals of the Mists, and it just kept evolving from there.
We were embarking on a journey that nobody else had really tried to take before. To tell these stories that basically are richer and deeper because of the fact that they go on.
It's like watching your favorite television show, except being a part of it.
Over the seasons, Living World has evolved constantly in terms of how we think about what the story is that we're trying to tell.
We had a ton of freedom early on in season 1 to figure out what Living World really was.
We were trying out new ways of telling stories in games, and it took us a while to sort of get a feel for what we could do.
With season 2, we tried out something pretty radically different from season 1. We decided to tell a continuing story that would lead into our first expansion.
And we started to explore new areas, like the Dry Top and the Silver Wastes.
With season 3, we tried to develop a bit of a formula for what each episode was going to be, creating a process that would allow us to release big, meaty story updates, and then also start layering in some of the content that happens in between episodes.
Things like new rewards, new masteries, new raids and fractals.
New ways for players to explore, to discover, and to be a part of this evolving world.
With season 4, we wanted to push the boundaries a little bit and see how big our story could get.
We wanted to really show players what we could do with this kind of storytelling.
Bigger adventures, more exciting foes, and a more epic storyline. Living World just isn't about content, it's also about features.
Living World provides us the opportunity to tell a larger story across multiple episodes in a way that dovetails with other things about the game, features and mounts, to all sort of integrate and support each other.
With Living World, we like to provide something for all of our players. So with each release, we make sure to include updates to our story, but we also have a lot of other content types that we add, like raids and fractals, and new legendary weapons, and new festivals, and the current events that come out in between. They're all part of the Living World.
Festivals are great because it's smaller bite-sized content that we can give players something to do during episodes. We have festivals like Winter's Day, the Festival of the Four Winds, and Halloween.
They all show the status of the world and show the way that it's moving forward.
Looking towards the future, we're excited to keep delivering on the promise of free, engaging episodic content in Guild Wars 2. You can expect more great things from us as we move directly from Season 4 into Season 5.
This means more engaging stories that expand the world of Tyria, new maps to dive into and explore, and more gameplay features that change the way the game is experienced. We've already introduced the Roller Beetle mount in Episode 3, added a new raid, fractals, and more, and we're going to continue this season's story and add new feature content in the coming months. We've got another raid, a new fractal, and one of my favorite features of the season, Sun's Refuge. It's a personal character instance in a familiar and historic location that goes all the way back to the original Guild Wars. You'll be able to rebuild the settlement with opportunities to unlock NPCs, collections, and rewards.
And all of this without a monthly subscription fee. The remainder of this season is going to be one heck of a ride.
We've really got this hurtling cannonball of a story that is so powerful that it needs to keep going.
The most epic stuff we've ever done for Living World is coming in Season 4.
We're pushing the limits of what the game can do and what we can do with the story. And we're excited to see this pay off in cool ways for you, the players. And to keep the story going into the future with Season 5.